Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alyssa, and in today's video we are doing a blush declutter. A few of my other declutter videos that I've posted, they have been where it's like an overview of my floor and I go through them. But today I felt like I wanted to do a declutter in front of the camera. So we're gonna see how this works. If you like a declutter like this more than like the ones where you just kind of go through and you don't see my face, let me know by hitting the thumbs up so I know to film the rest of my declutters like this instead of doing it on the floor. That makes sense. Hopefully it does. So yeah, let me know by hitting a thumbs up or just leaving a comment, and that way I know. Little side note, I don't know how I feel about my hair right now. I was trying something new. I don't know if I look like a child, if I look like Minnie Mouse, or if it looks good. I have no idea. I'm just rolling with it. I think I like it. I don't know. It's different. Okay, so we are going to now get into this blush declutter. This is going to be really difficult for me. I've always really liked blushes. I like bronzers more, and that's why I'm going to wait to do that probably last because I love bronzers. But blushes, I thought, you know what? I have a ton of blushes. I need to get rid of some of them. And my dog's a bargain. So I have a lot to go through, so let's just jump into it. I'm going to start off with these three palettes. So the first palette I have is this Benefit Cheeky Sweet Spot Boxo Blushes. It was one of the holiday sets, and it comes with these. Actually, there's 5 blushes and then 1 bronzer, but since there's more blushes than bronzers, I figured I'd just put it in this. I am going to keep this because I do like having the different Benefit blushes. It came with Dandelion, Bella Bamba, Sugar Plum, ALYSSA, and then the Rockateur. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Rockateur blush, and then Hula. But I actually want to try to figure out how to take this out and put this in a little palette because I don't find myself using this all that much because of the packaging, and maybe I'd use this packaging during the holidays, but I don't know, I don't find myself using the blushes as much because I always just don't want to bring out this big bulky packaging. So then the next palette is this Love Flush by Too Faced, and it is actually all of the Too Faced blushes. This was limited edition. The blushes in here are not limited edition, but I am definitely keeping this. I use this a lot. It has a wide range of blushes, and they're nice and small, but I don't see myself going through all of these, especially with all the blushes I have. But I do use this, and I really like the Too Faced blushes, so I'm keeping this. So the next palette I have actually isn't really a palette. These are just some Tarte blushes that came in a holiday set, and I actually don't think I have the names of these Tarte blushes. I don't. So yeah, that's awesome. But they came in a bulky big set that I just wasn't using, so that's why I put them in this little palette here. I do really like Tarte blushes, so I am going to keep this as well, and I'm just doing great here. I'm going to go through every single item and say, I'm going to keep this one. I need to start getting rid of things. So now moving on to actual single blushes. I have a lot, so bear with me. I have all of these e.l.f. blushes. Do I need all of these e.l.f. blushes? No. Do I even use e.l.f. blushes all that much? No. So I'm going to actually go through them quickly and decide what ones I'm keeping, what ones I'm getting rid of. The first one I know, just looking at it, I'm getting rid of is this one right here. This is just too bright for my personal taste where I'm at in life right now. I really like a natural look, so I just don't see myself using this, and the packaging is all broken. Oh, and there's pigment going everywhere. This is a mess. Awesome. This was the blush in Pink Passion. e.l.f. blushes are actually really nice, but I just don't see myself using this anytime soon. I don't need it. I'm getting rid of it. So I have 2 Candid Corals here. And like I said, the packaging, I don't know what I did to it. I don't know if this is just how e.l.f. packaging is. All mine are kind of falling apart. So, like I said, I have 2 Candid Corals. I do not need 2. So this, I don't know if you can see right there, that's what the Candid Coral looks like. I swatched both of them to see if one's kind of better than the other. They're both the same. Sometimes e.l.f. blushes, the color kind of changes with each one. But like I said, they both basically look the same there. So I'm just obviously going to keep one of these, and I'm actually not sure if I even want to keep one. I might like want to keep something else more than this blush. So I'm going to start a pile that at the end of the video, like I could just like say, no, I'm getting rid of, I'm keeping, because I'm not sure, but for sure I'm getting rid of one of these. And then I'll start that pile right over there. And then I have Mellow Mauve, Blushing Rose, Twinkled Pink, and Peachy Keen. This is the Twinkled Pink right there. This one has a lot of gold glitter in it, so I think I'm going to get rid of this. I really don't look for a blush with like chunky glitter, so I'm getting rid of that one. Okay, I'm going to keep Mellow Mauve and Peachy Keen. I'm getting rid of Blushing Rose, and then the other ones that I already got rid of. I'm keeping right now 2 of them, and I'm on the fence with 1 of them. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. We will see. So moving on to these Becca blushes. I know for sure I'm keeping them. I'm just going to quickly show you them. I love Becca blushes, and I love these colors so much. You'll see with my blushes, I like a warm peachy blush. That's usually just what I go for. So I have Wild Honey and Sweet Pea. Love these blushes. Definitely recommend them if you are looking for a nice higher end blush. Now obviously this isn't as high end as like Dior or anything like that, but they are on the pricier side. I definitely recommend these blushes. I like them both. I don't know what one I'd recommend more. Maybe I'd recommend Wild Honey more than Sweet Pea. Both beautiful blushes. Definitely keeping these. And then I'm also definitely keeping my absolute 100% favorite blush. If I would have to pick one blush and get rid of every single blush in my collection, I would keep this one. This is NARS Madly, and it looks like nothing much when you look at it, and actually when you swatch it, it also looks like nothing much. Like, it's just a nude blush, but on the cheeks, it is the prettiest blush in my opinion. I feel like it just brings out your natural beauty. It sounds really weird, but I love this blush so much. If I could just keep one blush for the rest of my life, it would be NARS Madly. I'm over here keeping a lot more than I'm getting rid of. Not good. Next, I'm moving on to my Essence blushes because I love these. They are super affordable at the drugstore. I think they're like $2, $3, $4, somewhere around there. And I love these blushes so much. I have the color 10 Adorable, which is a pink, like a true pink color. I have Natural Beauty, which is actually what I'm wearing right now. This was the first one I picked up, and I've used this one to death. I love it. It actually doesn't swatch all that well, but it's the one I'm wearing right now. And then I also have Autumn Peach, which is a really pretty peachy color. It's really gorgeous. So I'm, again, keeping these. They're really cheap, and I definitely suggest you try out some Essence blushes if you haven't already. Okay, I feel like I'm doing terribly. Like, I'm keeping so much, and I've only gotten rid of 4. Okay, I need to start getting rid of some. Okay, so the next blushes I have are right here, and these are the Coastal Scent Forever blushes. I remember they had a big sale, and I kind of went crazy with them. I have 8 of them here. So let's quickly go through what colors I have and decide what ones I'm going to get rid of that I don't need anymore and what ones I'm keeping. So I have the color Romantic, which is a deep mauve. These swatch really pigmented. Like, they are insanely pigmented, which I feel like could be a good thing and a bad thing, because if you're not careful, they show a lot of color. Like I said, I have Romantic, and then this is Poetic. I have Passionate, which is even deeper. Like, look at that. I mean, it's a gorgeous blush. It's just something I don't see myself wearing. So right away, I know I'm going to get rid of Passionate. Let's see. There's Royal, which, again, looks like this. Let's see. Wow, this one's deep too. These are so pigmented. Look at that. Like, so pigmented. I'm going to get rid of this one as well. I just don't see myself using it. Okay, so there's Delicate, which, Delicate by Taylor Swift. Such a good song. Little side note right there. It has a little bit of a golden sheen to it. That's actually really pretty. I'm going to put that aside. Let's see here. Oh, this one, Radiant. Now you tell me, do you think I'm going to use this? Like, this definitely is a natural blush. Wow, that is red. Like, this is red. What was I thinking? This isn't even like a blush, I feel like. Like, this is red. I'm like getting harder and harder to show you guys these swatches. Wow, I mean, that is super pretty. I mean, I feel like that could be blended out and look really pretty on the cheeks, but I don't see myself using this. So Radiant is going. These next two are the ones I've used the most from this collection, and it is Dashing and Fresh. So Fresh, doesn't this look like a blush I would use? Yes, this is a matte blush. It's really pretty right there. And then this is Dashing. It does have a golden sheen to it, so you have to use this very carefully. It's making it hard to see. But this one is gorgeous. So I'm definitely keeping Dashing. It's very unique. I don't have any blushes in my collection like that. So I'm keeping that. I am keeping Fresh, which is that one. I'm thinking about these three. This was a romantic. This was the first one I swatched, that little mauve-y color. You know what? I'm going to keep that. I could use a mauve in my collection. And I have these two. Both really pretty. You know what? I'm going to keep them for right now. And then at the end of this, if I decide I have too many blushes, I might go through these again. Or those two at least. So I'm going to keep these right now. I have a blush problem. I'm such a hoarder. This is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I thought like I wasn't going to be this attached to these blushes. Turns out I am. I figured I'd like go through the ones that I have like a ton of and then go down to like my separates, if that makes sense. So the next ones I have are from the website Shop Miss A, which is a website where everything is $1. And I went a little bit crazy one time and I got a lot of these blushes, like a lot. Like I can't even lift them all up, like so many. And they are the Clean Color Miss Chic Universally Flattering Flush Blushes. And they're really tiny. They're little pots like this. So I haven't used these blushes in such a long time, so I'm going to swatch a few of them and see like what my thoughts are. It's been so long. This one right here looks like I used it a lot. It is in the color Sunbaked, and it definitely looks like a color that I would gravitate towards. So right when I swatch it, right away, and of course I swatch it in the middle finger, not flicking it off, and I'm not eating Flamin' Hot Cheetos. My fingers aren't stained like from Cheetos, even though it looks like it. It's from those Forever blushes. That's how like crazy pigmented those things are. But right away, I could tell that this blush is extremely powdery. Like, and it kind of just blended away to nothing. I do not care for that, so I'm definitely passing that one on. Let's see if any of these other ones work. It's been so long. This is in the color Apricot. Like, the powder kick up is insane. I don't know if you can see that. Probably can't. They're so powdery. I'm just gonna take all these and say it was fun while it lasted. I'm sure I had a great time swatching them at the time. I think I used a few of them a few times, but just with the powderiness, I have so many blushes, I don't need these. So I'm going to give these away. Just a little disclaimer, when I say I'm going to get rid of them or give them away, I'm either A, going to give them to family and friends, B, going to give them to like some sort of shelter, or if they're old, I'm just going to toss them because like that's not safe for anyone. So just want to throw that out there. Just with all my declutters, that is what I'm going to do. Whew. Actually, that felt really good to get rid of all those because there's just so many. So next, I'm looking at my Physician Formula blushes. I have one in Blushing Natural, one in Nude Glow, and Blushing Peach. Of course, they're all like really natural or peachy because that's what I gravitate towards. I'm going to quickly swatch them to decide. They actually really don't show up all that well on swatches. I think for sure I'm going to keep this Blushing Natural. I like how that one looks. This one's a little light for me. So I think I'm going to get rid of this one, which is Nude Glow. And then I'm kind of on the fence on Blushing Peach, which is this top one right here. Excuse my dog. He's rude. So I'm going to put this in the pile of uncertainty. So next I have my Wet n Wild blushes, and I actually love Wet n Wild blushes. I have Heather Silk. Oh wow, okay. I have 2 Heather Silk. Why? Oh, and one's not even opened. What? So yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of the one that's not opened and keep the one that is. It's a mauve purpley color. Not really a color that I wear all that much, but since it's so affordable and I love how these apply, I think I am going to keep that. So Mellow Mauve, Pearlescent Pink, and then what is this one? Oh, Rose Champagne, and this one's a newer one. And I love this one. This one is so pretty on like no makeup days. It just gives a really slight sheen. It's not much color at all. Of course, it's a nude. Definitely keeping that. I'm gonna keep all of these and then just give away the one that is not used. This situation on my arm, it's becoming worse and worse as I swatch more and more. Okay, so I have 2 blushes here, again from that Shop Miss A site. So they were $1, and they are the Clean Color Spotlight Blush. I have it in Sable and Poppy. I kind of don't remember how these worked. Okay, these swatch so much better than those other ones. I should have gotten like 100 of these instead of those other ones. Like, they swatch, oh wow. And actually, that swatch is really nice. Let me blend it out. Wow, it's actually really pretty. I'm like in shock. That's actually really pretty. So that is in Poppy, and then this is in Sable. Wow, that's not powdery at all. It's really soft. I'm actually super impressed right now. Maybe I never use these. That is in, yeah, Sable. I'm going to keep these. I like these. I actually have to use them. They're really pretty. They blend out gorgeously. And the Sable color, definitely right up my alley. My keep pile is getting bigger and bigger. I'm kind of like, Alyssa, you need to start buckling down here. One I know for sure I'm not going to buckle down with, though, is the Benefit Blush in Dallas. I love this blush so much. I especially love it in the fall and winter because it's a little deeper. So I'm definitely keeping this blush. If I were to suggest any Benefit blushes, now I have not tried their new one, the California one, but any of the other ones, this would be the blush I'd go for. It is such a gorgeous blush, and I really do not hear anyone talk about it, which is insane to me because I love this blush. I've loved it for years. So yeah, if you haven't tried out Benefit Dallas, definitely suggest you trying it out. So the next thing I have here is this little Clinique blush, and this is in Smoldering Plum. I don't know if this is, I don't think this is full size. I think this was like a gift with purchase sort of thing. I'm going to get rid of this. I never reach for it. I do not see myself reaching for it, so why have it? I have then some NYX blushes. I have the ones that look like the quilted kind of pattern, and then these. And let's see what ones. Okay, so out of these, I have Mauve and Terracotta. Mauve is just like a mauve color. It's pretty. It just doesn't swatch all that well. Not that you need a really pigmented blush all the time. I don't see myself, though, reaching for this, so I'm going to get rid of this one. And then the Terracotta one. Ooh, that's actually really pretty. Yeah, that's definitely up my alley. It is like a bronzy color with lightly gold like sheen to it. I'm going to keep that one. I'm actually going to put that one by all my stuff to use because I don't think I've ever used this. Like, it doesn't look used at all. Yeah, I'm gonna use that sometime soon. And then I have in these blushes where's the name? Soft Spoken and Nude. These I feel like were hit and miss for a lot of people. Some people absolutely loved them and some people hated them. I actually liked them. We have this peachy blush right here that's actually really pretty. And then this nude one, which again is a nude. You know what I'm gonna do with these? I think I'm gonna keep them. I have a problem. Alright, this next blush I have is a NYC Mosaic Face Powder in Rose Glow. Just a natural color. I got a lot of use out of this, I don't know if you could tell. It is a really pretty color. I just have so many natural blushes that I'm keeping, so I'm going to get rid of that and then start buckling down and getting rid of some stuff. I'm like looking at these things and I'm like, I don't want to get rid of any of them. Okay, and then I have these Urban Decay blushes. Now these are super old. So I ordered these off of Hot Look or Hot Look, that website, and I got them a really long time ago. I'm actually going to get rid of them because I don't even know if they're safe to use anymore. But I have them in Score, which Score I broke and then I re-put back together. It's really, really pretty. It's a really pretty blush. But I just don't know if it's safe to use anymore. Oh, it's so gorgeous though. So that is Score, and then I have it in Fetish. So there's Fetish right there. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this. Score is so pretty. I think that there is a Score blush out now that I should probably try instead of keeping these and possibly getting broken out or something. I have enough blushes, Alyssa. Just get rid of them. They're old. Like how I talk to myself in the third person. I don't know why I do that. Okay, so next blush I have is this right here, and this is by Bella Pierre Cosmetics, and this is a mineral blush in Desert Rose. And I don't think I've ever used this. I never really use mineral blushes because I feel like they're just hard to work with. I don't know if you can see it right there, but it's a little light for my skin tone. So I don't really see myself using this, and there's a ton of product here. I don't think I've ever used it. I think I maybe just swatched it. So I'm going to give this away because I don't need it, and I know I won't use it. Like, let's be honest, Alyssa. You're not going to use it. Get rid of it. The next ones I have here are by City Color, and they're both the same color. One is broken, like the top is broken off and I tried to tape it, and then the other is not broken. Actually, let me swatch the one that's broken, because if I don't like it and I get rid of both of them, oh, it's really velvety. It's actually really nice. It's a really pretty pink color. It's right there. I have an issue. I'm not going to use it. I know I won't. I'm going to get rid of both of these. I'm probably going to just toss this one or give it to like my mom or sister or something, and then maybe I'll give this one away because I know I've never used this. I don't think it's ever even been swatched. No, it hasn't. Okay, so the next thing I have here is this Wet n Wild Mega Glow Illuminating Powder, and this is in the color Spotlight Peach, and now this is a Wet n Wild thing that I fixed because I remember when I used this and I loved this so much. Again, it's like that nudie natural tone. Now it's really soft because I fixed it. That is really pretty. I like that a lot. I don't know if you could buy these still. I got this a few years ago, but I do like how that looks. It's like broken and I'm like, but I like it even though I have so many nudes. But it looks really pretty. Am I crazy for like wanting to keep this? I think I am. I'm gonna put this in the maybe pile. Don't judge me, I'm weird. Okay, and then I have this right here. This is by Model Co. This is the blush cheek powder in Peach Bellini, and this is a tiny little guy here. I think this is like a sample thing I got in one of the like subscription services. I don't think I've ever used this. It has like a light gold sheen to it. It's a little brighter than I usually go for, but actually that's really gorgeous. Don't judge me for keeping that. I know for sure I'm keeping this. I have a problem. I have admitted I have a blush problem. I have too many blushes and I'm gonna keep them. This is the Milani blush in Luminoso. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous blush. If you're looking for a great drugstore blush, this would probably be my go-to drugstore blush. If you ask me, Alyssa, what blush from the drugstore do you recommend? This would be it. My dogs are barking again. This is so gorgeous. It has a slight sheen to it. It's just a peachy, oh my gosh, it's right there on my hand. You probably can't see it. It is so pretty. This is definitely my go-to blush. Packaging, I broke it. You know, I'm sometimes not gentle, so it could be my fault, or maybe the packaging just kind of is not great. Whatever it may be, that's my fault that I broke it. Love this blush. Highly, highly, highly recommend. Alright, so my next blush is this Buxom blush, and this is in the color Swept Away. So this is the only blush I have from Buxom. I haven't really heard people talk about Buxom blushes, but it's really soft and it blends out nice. The color is a little light, so I have to use it when I'm a little bit more pale, but it is a really pretty color, so I think I'm gonna keep it. Wow, I feel like this has been a fail. Okay, so then the next item I have is this Tarte blush, and it is in the color Flush, and it is a purple color like that, and it blends out really nicely. Tarte blushes, I feel like, are one of those blushes that you hear a lot of people talk about because of the staying power. They stay really, really nicely, and I do agree with that. The formula is a little bit drier. It's not as buttery as a lot of blushes, but I feel like that's because of their staying power. But this color right here is not really a color I gravitate towards, and even though I do really like Tarte blushes, and this is actually the only blush I have that's like a single, I don't know, I feel like I'm not going to really reach for this, so why hold on to it? So I am going to get rid of this one. See, I need to just keep pushing the stuff away. So the next blush I have is by Laura Geller, and it is in the color Apricot Berry. It's actually super pretty to look at. It's a baked blush and it's like marbled. Yeah, I like this one too. Yeah, I am going to keep this. I do really like it. It's a really pretty berry color that has like a little bit of a shine to it, but no glitter. So I'm keeping that one as well. The next blush I have is by Elizabeth Mott, and it is in Peach Pink, and it came in like one of the like subscription boxes, and it is just a peachy pink color with a gold like undertone to it. I really don't see myself using it all that much. I have so many, like as you can see, that I already love, so I'm going to be getting rid of this one because I need to get rid of some. The next thing I have here is by Coastal Scents. This is like a little 2-pack. You could put this like in a palette or whatnot, but it has these two colors. There's no like names on the colors. I really do like this peach one, but I don't need this. I'm gonna just get rid of this one as well. Okay, so then the next thing I have is right here, and this is by Pandora's Face. Another blush I got in a subscription service, and this is in the color Pink Carnation. Ooh, it's really soft. See right there. It is a really nice blush. It blends out nicely. I just don't see myself using this again. I have so many that I kept, so I'm going to get rid of that one. And then I have this, which is by ColourPop, and it is the Super Shock Cheek, and it is in the color Between the Sheets, and it looks like that. And honestly, it doesn't swatch all that well. Honestly, now that I'm playing with it, I haven't used it in a really long time. I don't know if it's still good. Yeah, I guess it does still have some pigment to it, and it's not dry because, like, if you've ever tried these, you know what they feel like. It's kind of like a spongy feeling to them. But this is a really pretty, like, peachy color. I haven't used this in a while, and actually now them like playing around with it, I do want to try it out again. So I am going to keep this. Alright, so the last few items I have here are all cream blushes. I feel like there's like two categories of people. People that love cream blushes and people that do not like them at all. I like cream blushes. I don't have many here, but I do like them because I feel like they look a lot more natural on the skin, and I don't have oily skin. If you have oily skin, I feel like you usually stay away from cream because it just makes your skin look more oily. I have dry skin, so I don't mind a cream blush. So the first one I have here is by e.l.f. and this is in the color Peach Perfection, and I feel like this is in their Beautifully Bare line. I got it from, I think, Walmart or Target, one of those places, but it's a really, really pretty peach color. I really like this cream blush, and like I've noticed when I apply this, people think like I was just out in the sun. Like it just looks so natural on the cheeks, and it just gives you like this rosy, like you've just been sun-kissed kind of look. So I really, really like that for that reason. I think the only thing I don't like about this, and this is so sad to me, is that it does not last all that long. It only lasts a few hours and then it kind of just melts away into your skin. But it is so beautiful the first few hours. So I am going to keep this because I do love the look of it. I just wish it lasted just a little bit longer. It'd be nice. And then the next one I have here is by NYX, and it is their cream blush in Glow. I'm not even sure if they sell these anymore. I feel like they don't. Unlike that one, which has more of a drier formula, this one is very wet. And you'll see here, I don't know if you can see, like it's very creamy and tacky, where I feel like the e.l.f. one dries down. Like this I cannot feel anymore. It doesn't feel creamy at all. Where this one I feel like stays creamy and tacky. It is a really pretty color. I just don't use it. I don't really care for the formula, so I am going to get rid of this. And the next thing I have here is the Benefit Lolly Tint, and this is a cheek stain, or lip tint and cheek stain. So I guess it's not really a cream, but it's kind of along those lines. And it is like this purpley color. And I've never actually used this on my lips or on my cheeks. I just don't know how to. Like, and the color really isn't like a color I'd go for on either like lips or cheeks, so I think I'm going to pass this along as well. I just don't see myself using it ever, so why hold on to it? And then the next thing I have is a NYX stick blush, and this is in the color Hibiscus, and this is again kind of like, I feel like the other NYX blush, but in stick form. The color is a little different, and it's not as like wet and creamy, but it blends out really nice. I don't know, I can't decide if I want to keep this one or not since I got rid of the other NYX one. I think I'm going to keep it. And then the last item I have, I know for sure I'm keeping. I absolutely love it. It is the Becca Beach Tint in Grapefruit. This color is so, so pretty. They smell really good too. They smell like candy. It smells so good. The only thing I don't like about these is like if they sit too long, they kind of separate and you kind of have to mix it up, and it's hard to do. I wish it was in a pot. It'd be a little bit easier. I love the color. It's like a peachy color. It blends out beautifully. It looks so natural. Like, this is probably the most natural looking blush I have, but it looks just really fresh and makes your skin look like it's glowing from within. I really, really love this, and I do want to try out some other colors. So yes, I'm keeping that. So, looking at the two piles, I didn't do as good with this as I thought I would. I did get rid of quite a few, but not as many as I really kind of was hoping to get rid of. Oh yeah, I forgot. I have this stuff on the side here. These 3 items that I wasn't sure if I should keep. I'm going to get rid of this e.l.f. blush. And then, let me swatch these one more time. You know what? I am going to keep this because, well, I like it. Hopefully I'll use it, and if I don't, well then I know next time around to get rid of it. And then this one, I'm going to get rid of it. Yes, Alyssa, just push yourself to do it. I'm going to get rid of this. So, yeah, I don't know how I did. Should I count and see how many I got rid of and how many I kept? I'll be right back. I'm gonna count. Okay, so after counting, I am getting rid of 34 blushes and I am keeping 36 blushes. Now, I did count like the palettes as one. So if we are counting like the palettes as how many blushes are in each one, it's a little more than I'm keeping. That is probably just me trying to make myself feel better. And then I did get rid of a lot of these ones, so that might be cheating too. I don't know, but I am getting rid of 34 blushes. Whether or not it's like 8 of like one kind, I'm still getting rid of them, right? So yeah, I did a lot worse than I thought I was going to, and maybe in a few months I'll be able to sit down and decide if I really need all these blushes. But as of right now, I am keeping them, and I probably will be buying more coming up soon. That's just the way it goes, I guess, when you love makeup. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, if you like me, like showing you guys with my face in the video rather than me showing you just all the blushes, you know what I'm saying. If you like that more, let me know in the comment section and give it a thumbs up as well. If you're not already subscribed and you like my videos and you don't want to miss any, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. And I think that is everything. Yeah, that is everything. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, everyone. Okay, I got it. I'm not trying to quiet. Okay. So now, position formula. Oh, one. Oh, okay. Awesome. So next, I'm looking at me.